Go get it, baby. What's going on, Reds? Back again. Another show. Living the dream. Beaming, dreaming, and streaming over here. My man Dave's on the line with me, too. The legend, the Love Shack master, Dave himself. How's it going, brother?
Hello, my friend. I'm delighted to be on your show, baby.
Oh, man. Thank you so much. Honestly, brother. Really good catching up with you in the last few days. We did the Naby Keita stream. How good is Naby Keita? It got cut off. What are your thoughts on Keita? How are you liking the Keita so far?
The 11 out of 10, man.
11, yes. It's funny that you say that because I noticed your comments. And my dad and I, one of the funny jokes in the reaction videos was when Keita kicked the ball in the stands. My dad said he gets an 11 out of 10 for kick. He goes, no, he was kicking it. He was kicking it to a ball. He was kicking it to a kid in the stands. So we had a good joke about it. And I was like, I think we had talked about that. We gave him man of the match. I think we rated him a 10. He was actually just absolutely sensational. Overall, he is next level, 11 out of 10, totally worthy of that rating. What was I going to get into? Kevin De Bruyne injured as well. Huge, massive blow for City. Do you think they're going to drop points? What's your thoughts on that?
I do think they'll drop points. I mean, he's such a good player. He's a top-notch player. The thing is, as I said to you earlier, City, like any crumbs they can throw us, any top team can throw us. I mean, we're like pigeons. We'll just eat them up, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We will. I'm like a pigeon going around picking the crumbs up. Absolutely.
You're right, though. Anything we can take and use to our advantage. To win the league, you got to roll. You do need a bit of luck. You need the right moments to happen. We were good last year. We did drop some points here and there. Some matches were unfair. The Tottenham's match is a classic example of that. To win the league, when you got a team like City who just rolled away with it last year, you got to be pretty much flawless. So, again, a massive blow to City, losing Kevin De Bruyne. They do have a relatively easy fixture list, but, man, am I going to be watching those games hoping for a chink in the armor somehow. We'll do some quick shout-outs here. Bobby Firmino, what's going on? Owen McKeever and Suburb. Get in there. How's it going, guys? You haven't been in here in a long time. Yeah. So, it is a massive blow. I was not sure who was going to drop points first. We do have a tough September. I'm obviously rating us very high. I know it is getting ahead of yourself. We got to play one match at a time. But I really feel like this is the season where we don't drop points. We've got Alisson in net, Naby Keita in the midfield. We have Fabinho as well. Our front three, we're totally stacked. We have a deep bench. Shaqiri's come in. Daniel Sturridge is back. So I really think that it's going to be really hard for us to drop points. I don't. Every year I've watched Liverpool, I've always been a bit nervous. And this year, it's not a cocky attitude or anything. I just feel that confident in Klopp and in our guys. And everything seems to be aligning as well.
I'm nervous actually for the right reasons, though. I'm actually nervous because, I think they can do it. That's why I'm nervous. So close. I think they can do it.
That will get the nerves going. Exactly.
Big time, yeah.
But
the thing, sorry, just
go ahead. Get in there.
You're saying about 11 out of 10 man Naby.
Yeah,
my big problem with Naby is if he keeps playing as well as he's been playing, I hope that he doesn't get nabbed by Real Madrid next year.
He ain't gonna get nabbed. No one's taking our Keita.
Oh my God!
No way, brother.
No way.
So now, I watched your Premier League fixture predictions. And I was a bit surprised at your 2-1 Palace call. Now, you feel that's going to be a tougher match?
Yeah, big time. It's a tough place to go to. Yeah, big time. I'll take 2-1 now, all night long.
Oh, I'll take the 3 points.
All night long, baby.
All night long, in the Lionel Richie. I feel like I do feel like we're going to smash him. I don't want to take anyone for granted. We do have to play 90 minutes, 95 minutes, but we're just so lethal. And again, I couldn't believe how good Naby Keita was. It was so exciting watching that opener match. James Milner, another insanely brilliant performance. That assist alone, he was stellar the whole match. But I mean, I never can get enough of James Milner. Robertson was sensational.
Milner
Van Dijk,
ultimate pro. I mean, he is
the top.
He's another 11 out of 10, man. I mean,
he is.
Well, maybe 10 and a half, maybe 10. I'll give Naby 11. He's 10 and a half, but
yeah, Naby's the thing about Naby is smooth, and his flow and his instinct is what really, really blew me away in that match against West Ham. He's just a natural.
Did you watch much of Naby last year when he played for
Leipzig?
I knew. Yeah,
really?
I watched a lot of them because of the fact that I knew Liverpool had signed him.
I watched a few highlights. Usually, I get so busy with my schedule, doing the show, trying to keep up everything. I should have been watching a lot of those matches or highlights. I saw him somewhat in the preseason here and there, even the way watching it streaming, we weren't getting the best feed, to be honest with you. They were preseason matches, and I didn't really see much from them, and I didn't really see much from too many people, to be honest with you, because it was preseason and just watching it on a different, smaller thing. But seeing him against West Ham, I was waiting for the Premier League debut. That's when you're really tested. That's when it gets real. And oh my goodness, Naby Keita, he's that good, folks. This is a
worth waiting for.
Oh, absolutely, brother.
You know what I mean? So he is.
So I do feel like it'll be easier, but you could be right when it comes to the Premier League fixtures. Any surprises in the cards? Let's see what's coming up here. So, what do you think? You think Chelsea and Arsenal is going to be a draw? That's almost too good to be true. You know what I mean? That's where I've already said, I don't know, man. I've learned. I've seen that too many times, expecting it. It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
We'll see. How did you think Arsenal were against City? I didn't watch too much of it. How were they against City?
Arsenal were arse against City.
They were arse? They were a big load of arse? I watched some of it. You know what I noticed about City that I didn't like seeing because it looked good? They were all over Arsenal. They didn't give him any room. And as soon as I saw that, I go, oh, great, here we go. They're not going to drop points.
I think Arsenal struggle this year. I just can't. I think they'll struggle to finish. They'll probably finish like 5th or 6th. I mean, I can't see them getting the top 4. Just can't see it.
No, I don't think they're going to get top 4.
I can't see it. I think Chelsea could surprise. I mean, I thought Chelsea were good.
Yeah.
3-0 away. I thought Chelsea were decent. Your man, that Jorginho guy, Jorginho, he looks good, that fella.
Yeah.
I think City wanted him, and I think he went to Chelsea. He wanted to go to London. I think that was the issue there.
Oh, okay. I got some comments here. The King, what's going on? Owen McKeever says Selhurst Park is a horrible place. Elliot Knight says be more of a test at Selhurst Park, though. Yeah, we've already had a few victories there recently.
We have, but I always remember the 3-3. Remember the famous 3-3?
Yeah, I know, Cristiano, but we broke that. Baby. We remember Benteke's pen, and Pardew throws his jacket right at the end. That was one of the funniest moments I've ever seen.
I know.
That was
unbelievable.
I know. I mean, it is, Cristiano, all that shit. But you know what? That's in the past. It's in the past. Yeah, they got Zaha. They got Benteke.
They have really good players,
They got Sacco on defense. I'm
not saying we won't win. I'm saying
you're being a little more modest.
It'll be a tough game.
I know. I know. You can get ahead of yourself saying we're going to smash every team. I just feel like it's different this time around, and we are that lethal, especially in the midfield. And we do have Alisson now. It's like when VVD calmed the defensive line, and it helped the team so much. Now we got Keita, Fabinho, Shaqiri, Sturridge back. Alisson in net, and our front three, and our back line's pretty solid. And the bench, everything.
The bench is the big thing.
Now, it is. We need that squad depth. Mohamed Salah, King of Egypt. What's going on? I saw your videos. You're killing it on YouTube. Good job, man. Mohamed Salah, baby. So, for surprises in the Premier League fixtures, yeah, it would be nice for Arsenal and City to draw, or Chelsea, I mean, to draw. City's playing Huddersfield. Listen, them losing Kevin De Bruyne, that's wow. They have players. They got Pep. You know, yeah, they're still going to be lethal, but that's a massive loss. Yeah, he was there. He was like, him alone seemed to be their backbone and just driving the ball up. I remember watching a lot of their games. There was more to their tactics than that, but without him, I'm wondering. I think quite a bit of what makes them lethal is going to come undone. I'm hoping for it anyways. We'll see how they play against Huddersfield. Everyone's expecting them to smash Huddersfield, I'm sure. Even without De Bruyne, I would still expect them to win handsomely.
The problem is, I think they've handy fixtures. I think the fixture list is kind on them. I think
it's extremely kind till they play us.
That's the problem.
Watch out, though. They're playing Wolverhampton Wolves at home, and I'm feeling that's going to be...
The Wolves are howling, baby.
There's going to be a fight in that game, man. And nothing like a crowd going nuts.
Wolves are going.
When they have something to fight for. Yeah. You know? And, again, De Bruyne is out. Maybe that's where it happens. I had a feeling it might happen there, even with De Bruyne in. I'm obviously it's wishful thinking to see City draw points with this fixture list, and they broke the record, 100 points in a season, right? So, ridiculous. You know, all it takes is one monkey wrench, and it's not as easy to roll again. So, I'm hoping for it. Can we call in? No, we can't do any call-ins right now. Tom, good seeing you, brother. Listen, I'm not even on Skype right now. We'll get the call in sorted. I had terrible tech issues, or something went wrong with my Skype today. I don't know what was causing it. I have a theory on what was causing it, and I think I dealt with it. But another day, bro. We're going to have plenty of streams to get everybody in one day. We'll try to get a whole thing where everyone's just talking, and it'll be crazy. We'll get videos in as well. So sorry about that, Tom. Go get it. Jamie Butterworth, you've called in a lot of times. We will get you guys in, and... you know, if you want to keep coming on, you got to be really good. That's the catch. Tom Morley, have I made the website? No, I'm extremely busy doing thumbnails for 2-minute videos. Wasting my time. It's not a waste of time. You got to make the channel look good. You got to do work. A lot of work goes into the show, guys. But enough of that. We got the legend, the Love Shack master, Dave, calling in.
The legend continues.
The legend, Kung Fu, the legend continues, baby. Exactly. You know, honestly, Dave, I can't thank you enough, man. You've been brilliant. Helping us out on the show, and I really thank you a lot, man. Sorry, I'm glitching out on my audio, or not my audio, but I do apologize, guys.
You're all good.
Yeah,
all good.
It's something, like a visual thing. Sorry, guys. You get little computer glitches when you do this stuff.
Gremlins.
The
Gremlins are coming, baby.
That's it, buddy. New York. Remember the second one?
There's my brother. There's my brother, Neil Trainer. Hi, Sean from Cork.
There he is. Yeah, you wanted to do. There we go.
Nino.
Get in there, man. Neil Trainer. Hi, Sean. This is Dave's brother from Ireland. You never walk alone. Good seeing you, man. You have a celebrity here now. Your brother.
Celebrity, yeah.
Celebrity Dave. There's a show right there. Next week on Celebrity Dave. We're
going live.
We're going live. Morgan Deegan, the Prem is a great. I don't know what that comment is. Work on your phrasing there. Okay. Owen McKeever, Jamie Butterworth. I have some of the funniest stuff is reading people's comments when they screw it up on this show. Okay, so let's see here. Owen saying City won't struggle without De Bruyne. I'm hoping for it. Obviously, they got enough pieces to fill in. I think they will. Jamie was saying they were probably going to do it. I read your comment there, Jamie Butterworth. I'd love to have you merged in on this call right now, Jamie, because I think we'd have a good thing going with you. But we're not on Skype. We're on another thing right now. So another time, guys, I just want to see if there's any other comments. I would like to quickly do a shout-out to Ryan Farrell. Good seeing you. I like his comment. He says, Palace is always tough throughout the past few years, which we won most of those times. I think we won the last 3 times, you said. And but he says we have changed and we will smash them. That's where I'm on agreement with that, as well as that we have changed, and I really don't think we're going to draw points. Again, you got to play the matches, and any team that shows up on their day can be a threat in the Premier League, even if they're quote-unquote not that good.
That's the thing about the league. Anybody can beat anybody on the day, you know what I mean?
That's true.
Such a good league.
It does.
Makes it such a good league, you know what I mean? That's the big thing.
Makes it exciting. So I'm picking United to drop points first. We'll see about Chelsea, Arsenal. We got to handle our business. City's playing Huddersfield. It's going to be interesting. Oh man, can you imagine if City starts dropping points, bro, and we streak? Well, I'll tell you who I am worried about.
I would love City and United to be like
the double whammy.
To be like waiters on the first night in the pub and drop points all over the place. That's what I want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want them to be like, on the first night working in a restaurant and they're dropping points everywhere, baby.
Mark Forrest, what's going on? Good to see you, man. Morgan Deegan, Tom Morley, Ed Venko, Jamie Butterworth, Owen McKeever. So, you know who? I'm not worried about them, but Tottenham. We'll see. Okay, now this could go totally backwards, and sometimes predictions are like that. You predict one thing, the opposite happens. I'm predicting them to beat United. And the thing about Tottenham's fixture list, I've said it a few times on this show, they've got one tough team every month, and then their December, they've kind of got like how City's got their start. That's what their December looks like. So I'm hoping we just streak, obviously, and not lose at all. Don't drop any points. We have the strength to do it, even with that difficult September. Our September is going to be Leicester, Tottenham, and they've switched their home game. Apparently, is not at their new stadium. It's now going to be Wembley.
We're playing in Wembley.
So that's kind of good. They don't have as much of a hype going into that match. So that'll work in our favor a little bit more. I think we'll smash them anyways. So that's where it gets a bit tough. Leicester, Tottenham, then Southampton, and then Chelsea, and then City. We win all these games. We win our August, we win our September, and we smash City, and they're dropping points. This is our time to roll. Okay, I know people don't like to always get into who's going to win the league, talk about the league. It's the beginning of the year, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I get it. But the reality is, if you don't streak, especially at the beginning of the season, the odds of you winning the league are slim to none. Again, with Bruyne going out, this is massive news. That's why I did a video earlier, and it will affect them. They still, you know what, though? That being said, it wouldn't surprise me if they scrape by every match and win 2-1. Even when that's just I'm almost they do, man. And they were rolling last year. They handled Arsenal. They have an easy run of fixtures till they play us. I'm just saying, watch out for Wolverhampton. And they play Newcastle too. But they got, that's the other thing. They're all home games. The only one they've got three out of four of their first four fixtures home games, as well, right? I think so, or their next four. So we'll see, man.
So what's your top four, Sean?
My top four. Okay, I'm gonna go Liverpool to win the league. City is going to get second. Tottenham's going to get third, and I think that I'm predicting that we are going to... I thought between us and City it was going to be so tight. I was worried about even dropping points and still beating City and still being down after beating City in October. But I really don't think... you never know. You got to see it all play out, but we're that strong, that lethal, where we can really run and streak, go full butt naked, and not drop points. You got to go butt naked and live the dream, baby. And
who'll finish fourth?
I'm going to go City. Okay, I'm going to go Liverpool. City, I think, is going to have a tough time somewhere in there with De Bruyne going out, I'm hoping. Maybe they don't drop many points at all, but I think Tottenham's going to get on their heels come December. I don't see... If Tottenham beats United and they're not dropping points going into that December... Tottenham's going to be on our heels. Okay? So Mark Forrest is saying Liverpool, City, Tottenham, Man U for top four. I'm not sure about that fourth spot. I don't know what to think of United. I'm hoping for a nice collapse. We'll see. They're playing Tottenham. Imagine, this is the funny thing. Imagine if they drop points to Brighton. Okay, or if they drop, brighten up my day. I knew you were going to go there, right? And then they play Tottenham, and the same thing happens. I got this feeling like United's going to really shit the bed. I don't know. I can't put them top four, but it wouldn't surprise me if they get top four. I'm going to put Chelsea top four. Here's a wild pick.
Okay, go.
Okay, now. It's not that wild, but we'll see how they do. How was their first match? The first match was a draw. We'll see then. I don't know. It's a stretch now then, even though it's only one match. I was fancying Burnley having a run. They're being in Europe. There's a lot of hype. Top 4 is an insane pick for Burnley, I know. That's more of a hoping thing. They're not going to get... I know it's great, but they got, what, didn't they get 6 last year? They got 6
that's a lotto pick.
Arsenal might... Yeah, I know. That's a stretch, man. I want to see it happen. But yeah, they drew to Southampton. Forget what I just said.
I'd love Burnley to get 4th and United then just to finish 5th, just behind them. That'd be lovely.
Yeah. I'm going to say it's a toss-up between Chelsea and United for that 4th spot. Unless Arsenal surprises. I don't even think Arsenal, like if they don't, we'll see how they do after Chelsea. I'm not even talking about that match, but just all the other matches. I expected them to lose to City and Chelsea. But I don't see them as a top 6 side if they can't get points. Someone might, I could see them as top 6.
I think the top 6 will be the top 6, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, but I'm Arsenal. It's kind of, I don't know what to expect right now. I mean, it can't be worse than Wenger, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling Arsenal.
No, Arsenal definitely not. I think Chelsea could do okay though. I think Chelsea could finish top 4, maybe 4th.
Yeah, I'll put Chelsea in there. Tottenham, or saying Burnley was kind of crazy, but that's more of a hopeful thing.
My 4 would be obviously hope Liverpool finish 1st. Obviously, I think City would be 2nd. I actually think, unfortunately, I think United to finish 3rd. I know it sounds bad, but maybe Chelsea.
Typically, 4th. You'd think. I'm gonna rate Tottenham because of Jamie said it very well when he was on the show. They're the type of team that can put 4 goals in if they need to, especially against United. That United-Tottenham, I could totally see a 2-2 or a 2-1, but I could see Tottenham getting away with it. It is at Old Trafford. Who knows? It's a very tough match to call. I'm going to guess Tottenham, and I have a feeling about it. Again, Tottenham's got that easy run, and if you look at their fixtures going into December, there's one hard match in there, I think. I don't even know if it's hard. I think it is Arsenal, too. And then they've literally got 8 matches where I'm like, they're going to win all those friggin' matches. They'll probably drop a bit here. Sorry?
But don't they move into their new stadium then fairly soon?
Yeah, they do. I think they play City.
That can be an issue, Sean. That can be an issue.
I don't know. Knows, nobody does know. The thing is here's my concern about Tottenham, is if they do well in those first 3 months where they have one hard team per month, and they hit that December and they're first, third, or second within a few points, then, how easy is it going to be for them to roll? That's what I'm concerned about as well.
But their concern is Kane getting injured. If Kane gets injured, I know you could say it about a lot of teams, but Kane gets injured, they're in trouble. They're in big trouble.
They are, because the way their team plays, it just caters right to them.
Yeah.
And it's like taking out the head. I don't personally rate Kane that high, but because of Tottenham, I think he's that good.
He is that good for
But he is good. He is good. I always go 4-star out of 5-star striker. I can never give him 5 stars. I'm sorry. But a lot of Kane getting his goals, I think, is just the way that the team is run. I'm trying not to take anything away from him. Harry Kane.
If I asked you a question and said, okay, Sean, how many players would you take out of the Tottenham starting at 11? If you were allowed to take, say, 2 or 3 players now, who would you take? Or would you take any of them?
Who would I take personally with our squad?
Would you take any of them?
I like Son. I like Eriksen, Kane as well. But we wouldn't take any of them. Son, maybe. But I mean, realistically, it wouldn't even happen. But just like fantasy league. Fantasy league?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Yeah. I mean, obviously, Kane, Son, Eriksen, Dele Alli, I guess. I'm not a fan of Dele Alli, and obviously Kane. They are talented players, no doubt about it. I like Eriksen and I like Son personally.
Eriksen, I think Liverpool were looking at Eriksen a few years ago.
I know, I heard about that.
Yeah, he is a proper player now.
He is. He's a well-rounded player. He's so good at assisting too.
Yeah, I'm not saying we even need him, but I'm just.
No. It's a good question. And that's what I mean, though. They've got those players that they can just facilitate Kane, and that's why they're so deadly in certain matches. I don't think we'll struggle with them. I mean, we're the team to beat any and break it. We're the Stormbreaker, okay? For those of you who have seen Infinity War, we're the frickin' Stormbreaker. We'll go through the frickin' Infinity Gauntlet. That's how good we are. So, I really feel that confident we're not going to draw points, even with our top September. It can happen. A draw could happen here or there. again, City losing De Bruyne with their easy fixture list makes me sleep a little bit better at night. They're still probably going to roll, but I'm holding out a lot of hope for them to drop a few points. If we can get ahead of them before we even play them, and then some of our tough fixtures have calmed down, man, like when you're rolling, and you need that psychological edge. And again, at the end of the day, it's math, it's points, it's numbers, right? Numbers don't lie, as they say. So, Jamie says Eriksson is boss. I'd put him in our first 11 immediately. Good comment.
Whereabouts for who though?
Yeah, well, that's the other thing too. I don't know if I would, but
no,
because where are you going to put him? Our front three set. Keita's in there. Henderson's our holding midfielder, and I personally wouldn't put him over James Milner.
I mean, it's all about the spine. I mean, you've Alisson,
and we have Fabinho as well.
Yeah, you've Alisson in Wonderland. You've got
Alisson
Van
in Wonderland.
You've Van Dijk plugging the dams. You've got Keita 11 out of 10. You have Mohamed Salah up front, and then you've got the flanks. It's just beautiful, baby.
Yeah, exactly, man.
You know what I mean? It's all about the spine. We've got a proper spine now. We've been waiting for this spine. You know the spine down the middle?
Yeah.
Those four players are the spine, and we haven't had that spine in years.
No, that's the thing. There's no weak point in the team anymore.
That's exactly, you know.
My only thing is that center back spot. Lovren has not been a weak link for a long time.
That is exactly my issue.
That's the one thing. Yeah. I'm gonna give Lovren the nod though.
There is a mistake in Lovren.
I know he's stable now. That's the concern I have as well. It's not a main concern, but it's one of those things. Until it happens, everything's fine. But if it does happen in the wrong moment, my goodness.
The problem you have is Clavin, to be honest now, he won't get into the starting 11. He probably
of course not.
Struggle to get on the bench. Now, you've Gomez, is young. He's done well. I just don't think he's ready just yet to start in the starting 11. But you've also got Matip, who is injury prone. I mean, he's been injured more than
good comment,
he's played.
Jamie. Yep.
You know? And then you've got Lovren. So another centre-half would be beautiful. But I didn't want them to get Vida from... the other Croatian guy, Vida. I just didn't think he would have suited Liverpool at all, you know. I was delighted that actually one of my jokes was that Vida, you weren't going to get him because he was actually in New Zealand filming the new Lord of the Rings movie. He looks like a guy out of, you know, he looks like
he does. He's got that look.
You know, there's no way he you know, I don't think
if we're gonna get a center back, it's got to be a next level type of player where it's worth paying, worth making the switch. Because what if you do get someone like that and then they have the same problem? Yeah,
I mean, the issue is if Van Dijk gets injured, what do you do then?
Oh well, let's not even go there.
But you know what I mean.
I just hope he's untouchable in that department, man.
Well,
as long as he's there,
comes in.
It does, but we just Van Dijk is so key and so powerful that there really is no replacement at that level. At that level, that would be a massive blow.
That guy is huge. Yeah, he's huge.
He is literally and figuratively, and his size as well, and his finesse. It's ridiculous. How good he is.
He's like a Sasquatch from Canada. he's like Bigfoot. The size of the guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's like a clean-shaven. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I'm getting a bit of audio things here going on. It's not too bad. Every time it clicks a little bit, looks more stable. To be honest with you. We may get away from the Skype calls. I think Skype was causing us some problems. I think because now I'm looking. I hate to do. I hate to get into technical specs on my show and technical numbers, but my audio's not dropping like it normally does right now, which is a good thing. Yeah. Normally my audio numbers, my thing per second fluctuate like crazy. Right now it's steady. So I think what's been causing us problems is the Skype call-ins. We might have to do away with Skype, folks. I think that's what was causing a problem. So everything's smooth and steady right now, and we don't usually drop when I don't take calls as well. So sorry, guys, a little bit of tech stuff there, but I just noticed. That's really good to know. So we're much smooth. See, the Dave's Love Shack. Everything's smooth and rolling, baby. All night long. Get in there, brother. Daniel Jones is saying he loves the show. David Hollow, what's going on there, man? Daniel Jones, thanks for the love. I appreciate it, brother. Jamie Butterworth saying play a 4-3-3 in the midfield, being Eriksson, Keita, Fabinho. Yeah, that would do it as well.
Yeah, that would do it. That could be a fantasy football team.
It would be. A lot of people want me to get into fantasy football. Never been into it. But for the show, we'll try it. You're in it, so we'll get you to run it.
I do it work, yeah.
We'll figure something out like that. I love anything we can do to have more fun, right? Advenko, what's going on? Advenko was talking about the Salah stuff. I didn't want to blow this thing out of proportion. Yeah, it's a talking point. To be honest, I don't think it's like we need to have, a whole after-school special public service announcement over the frickin' thing. That's where I get a little frustrated because I look at it in its proper context. So I already addressed it anyways. Dave addressed it a little bit as well. And go ahead, brother.
I think it's just Fakir news, baby. I think it's fake, it's a
in the legitimacy department, I agree. Hey, listen, Salah's class. Like I said, if that's what it takes to get dirt on Mohamed Salah, then there you go. The guy was being harassed. Nobody's perfect. I'm sure he's learned not to do it again if he had his car parked.
I'm sure the club has said to him, listen, there's fellas out there trying to get you done. You know what I mean? So
it is, man. You're always when you're in the spotlight, like I do the show, people try to have a go at me, and then just like they get zapped, just like the bug going to the light, baby. You mess with the legends, you get burned.
You know what they do to trolls? The trolls go under the bridge, baby.
That's it. The trolls go where they belong. Under the bridge.
Under the bridge.
Yeah, and if they mess with me, it's not water under the bridge. All right, so.
But it's a non-story, really. It's an absolute. I mean, getting into the papers as a headline on Sky and all this, it's an absolute non-story. The stuff that's happening in the world today. And
it is. But again, with someone like that in the spotlight, anything they can have to zero in on, they're going to. So I hear you, man. I want to see what's going on in the comments here. Not too much right now. Keon Gaiman, how's it going? David Hollow, Jamie Butterworth, Daniel Jones, seeing you all again there. Okay. So what else can we talk about? There's lots of different talking points. We talked about Keita again. The Keita stream broke down at the end. I had tech issues. Something went wrong. Sorry about that. So we're doing bonus coverage for you now. We discussed Salah just there a little bit now. I really didn't want to get into it too much or sensationalize it. That's the word. When they try to sensationalize things and make them bigger than they are, it's not pure journalism, No. But then again, I can understand people wanting to talk about it, especially in the LFC community. I obviously don't have a problem with that. I just think that it's a little bit too much on something very minor. But again, people will take this as let's teach everybody the cell phone driving lesson. I could totally see people going there with that. I'm looking at it more like the guy's parked, he's being harassed, or at least his foot's on the brake. Who knows? His family's in there. Nobody's perfect. You learn from your mistakes. Whatever. Go get it, baby. So Advenko says we're gonna win the league. There you go. I hope so. One game at a time, folks.
At him, baby. Let's go at him.
Exactly. So you're thinking it's going to be more difficult against Palace. I'm going to reckon we smash them. You know what? As long as we get the 3 points, it's not about being right. It's about getting the right result. My audio's dropping right now. 1 second. Sometimes when we talk too much, that's what causes it to drop is the audio. Because you'll have too much coming in on both sides.
Yeah.
There we go. Fixing it there. It's back into a good level.
I'm actually quite quiet tonight.
Yeah, you're relaxed. It's me. Yeah, I might be this mic. This is a very powerful mic. I think that is also a factor, guys. So, over time we'll get the show perfect. Get in there. Michael Dunn saying 3-1 against Palace. We'll see. I like it.
There we go.
What were you saying there, brother? Go ahead.
I'll bring up a topic for you. What do you think of? And any lads or girls can send messages in. What do you think about Shaqiri and Sturridge on the bench all the time? Or will they bench, or will they start games, or what's the story there? You know my story on Shaq. Shaq. I think he should get more games, but maybe.
Well, he can't. He's not going to start in the key games unless we can slot him in somewhere because he's going to.
He can get it. I think he can play in the 10 role. No, and maybe he fall down the hole though. That's the problem. You never find him again. I think
the thing about Shaq is he's a crazy player, Dan. He's almost like I'd call him the game breaker.
Maybe
I wouldn't start him at all unless it's a cup game.
Super sub.
He's a super sub. He's a spark off the bench.
Yeah.
You could integrate him into a starting 11 here and there, and it probably, there's a chance it'll happen based on all the, the Champions League's going to get rolling later on, all the cup games. It wouldn't surprise me if he gets a Premier League nod every now and then, but I don't see it being in the 10.
Yeah.
Maybe as a winger, if we got to rest Salah for an important game, and we got it all, again, a lot of these things are going to depend on where are we in the league, who are we playing, what is our injuries, what is the schedule that week. It's possible.
I think Klopp likes him. I really.
Oh,
do.
for sure he does. I think Shaqiri needs to harness him. He's got to harness that energy a little bit more.
Pocket rocket.
The pocket. Oh my goodness, yeah.
He's solid, small but solid.
He is solid. He is solid. So I think he'll have a tremendous effect off the bench and will help us. And even when he starts, he'll be good. I just want to see him flow with the squad a little bit better. That's my only criticism.
Yeah.
He's too hyped, which is good. But if he can play with the squad, the equilibrium of it, the flow of it. A classic example, like I said, when the ball's going to Salah, his hyper ass just had to go for it, kicks it out of bounds. Perfect example. People are trying to give me crap about it. I'm like, no, I have every right to point out that thing. I really rate Shaqiri very high. It's not just about physical ability, it's about mental ability. And I think he needs to sharpen up just a little bit at certain times. And if he can do that, oh my goodness, because he's that lethal with everything else. Let's see, here we go. Advenco asking too much for LFC to smash teams 7 or 8-0. Definitely in the cards. We'll see, though. Premier League's still tough. Champions League's going to be tough. On our day, we can bang in those numbers. Ricky Rich, what's going on? Danny Gibson. Okay, let's see here. Michael Dunn. I'm just not big on them. Sturridge and Shaqiri, I don't put them in starting in our Premier League matches or our Champions League matches, barring injuries or unforeseen circumstances. You can't break up the front three, and the midfield's going to be
the three amigos or the three musketeers up front. It's a nice bench, and Lallana as well. I mean, before Lallana got injured there a good year ago, I mean, Lallana was one of the best players.
He was Tecker wise.
Forgotten man,
forgotten man a little bit. Lallana's great, but he did have the. It's not just the timeout; it's the evolution of the team and the squad as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's got their part to play, and you can't slot everybody in everywhere, even if they're good. And that's just one of the good problems. That's a good problem.
That's a good headache.
That's a good problem to have, exactly. So I'm not taking anything away from Lallana. He'll get his chances to get slotted in and get subbed in, and Klopp will rotate him. But a lot of these guys are going to have to adapt to being role players unless something happens or, on so many other squads you could slot Lallana in and start him. But on the bigger teams now, and especially us being the juggernaut that we are, he's not going to be starting. I'd be very surprised.
No, it's like one of those headaches you don't want to cure.
And we're just that good right now. I mean, Adam Lallana is a tremendous player. So it just shows you how good we are right now and how much we've bolstered our squad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The bench is but it's just as injuries as Advenko was saying there. It's his injury problems that really held him back. Lallana. Really.
Yeah, well, that too. The timing. Ricky Rich, Fabinho is kind of overlooked. I'm stoked about him. Yeah, I don't know. He's got to be worked into the squad, and Klopp will do that. Advenko says Lallana isn't the same after that injury. I think he's past it, unfortunately. I disagree. I just think it's, he hasn't played. Again, people talk about, it's weird how people talk about a player's form when they haven't even played. Like, people would say that about Sturridge and about that. I'm like, he's not even playing. How are you guys, where are you guys getting these opinions from?
The problem is,
but that does affect you when you don't play too. Fair game, right?
Yeah, but that's it. You need to play.
You do need to play. Super Stokes, I love Americans. I'm not American. Do you like Irish people? I love Irish people. Get in there.
He loves Irish because I'm Irish.
He's Irish, exactly. Ireland runs it all, baby. Don't mess with the Irish. They run my show.
Well, we'll get the look of the Irish for the league.
That's it, buddy. That's it, man. Yeah, this guy, Advenko saying, whoever that guy is on the call, he's freaking awesome. This guy's a legend. It's the Love Shack Master Dave. He's putting out videos, helping me out on my show. Again, Dave, I can't thank you enough, bro. You're a real godsend. I told you that off cam when we were having our chat. And the right people, folks, come into your life at the right time. And God sent me the Love Shack Master, Angel Dave, to pick me up. You know, perfect timing, bro. I was having a rough 2 weeks, and the Shack Master says, "Come on," and he just knights me right there. You know, gives me that luck of the Irish, and I'm beaming and dreaming now. Full steam ahead. Go get it, Dave. Tommy Walker's another one. He's a legend in there. Tommy Walker, get in there, brother. We got to catch up sometime. I've never talked to you on off air, Tommy. We're gonna do it soon. Tony Stark. If we could get Tony Stark, he's here.
Iron Man.
You know what it is? It's Robert Downey Jr. He just doesn't want to tell us.
Yeah.
If we could get 20 to 25 mil for Lallana, I'd take it. I'd rather see Curtis Jones play than Lallana. Interesting comment. I'm not fond of letting Lallana go. I don't want to. No. But I get you for the money and the position and the opportunity for other players. I get the comment. I rate Lallana, and I really love Adam Lallana. So I want to see him always have some sort of a role in Liverpool. I wouldn't want to ever see Lallana go. It really comes down to the player and whether they're willing to do that and sacrifice. I think he would be. And there's a lot of respect and a lot of what's the word? I can't get the word. But the camaraderie between him and Klopp. Klopp's always rated him. I'll never forget the Norwich goal, and how I was bitching about getting my boy. My boy was Teixeira. I always wanted that kid Teixeira to play.
He lost his glasses.
Remember the glasses? Benteke hitting him, then he got sold. Yeah.
Oh my god!
But I was struggling rating Lallana because I just felt like I knew he was good, but I felt like we needed a different player, and then Lallana does that in that moment, made for a great reaction video, and one of the best moments ever for Liverpool.
My only problem with Lallana is it's so hard to spell his surname.
Yeah, Lallana.
You know Lallana in pajamas, but it's so hard to spell his name.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, brother. Just one second.
I like that comment. Tommy Walker, go get it, Dave.
Yeah, brother. Exactly, man. Just 1 second. I got a bit of background noise here, but you can keep going with the comments if you want.
Yeah, and Michael Dunn. What's he said? Michael Dunn, go Ireland. Michael Dunn's obviously Irish anyway. But yeah, I'm actually watching this on a smart TV. So
nice.
Blurred,
yeah, you told me you were going to get it. So my audio just went down again, eh? There's something going on with this audio.
It's me being Yuri Geller, I think. You know.
Yeah, it was fine.
The mind bender.
I almost feel like someone's trying to freaking hack my computer when I do this. That freaking guy again too. I'm not kidding. I told you about this off cam, man.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get to it while I'm live too much, but strange things happen when you do this show, folks. I don't know what's going on. Just 1 second though.
You never know. It could be the Manchester United Secret Service. You never know.
Yeah, exactly, brother. You never know, man. No, it's just weird how it dipped there. It's been fine though. Usually with Skype, I've had problems. Now it's not so bad. Anyways, much love, man. We can keep the show rolling for a bit. I will have to go relatively soon, but we're getting close to the hour here. We got 17 minutes till we hit an hour. Let's try to hit that hour, and then I'll end the show. Good comments about Lallana.
Let's hit it, baby. Yeah.
Actually, I was thinking about Adam Lallana the other day, and I thought, maybe that would be a good topic for a video. And then someone brought it into the comments. He'll get slotted in, and we'll see how Klopp switches it up with our front three with Keita. We got Milner. You got Shaqiri, Sturridge to come off the bench. It was good seeing Milner start. What's going to happen with Fabinho? What's going to happen with Henderson? We got a lot of games to play, a lot of big games with the Champions League and the Premier League too. So Klopp knows what he's doing. In fact, you know what? Again, it's a good problem to have. Klopp's a psychological mastermind. He's got everybody bought into the team concept. It's a pure vision, a real vision. It's not a blind vision. You don't have to sell anything to anybody. it sells itself. So I'm super stoked to see all of the different. There's Super Stokes right as I'm saying it. Super stoked to see Super Stokes. You know, hey, we got the Shaqiri, Super Stokes, man. Stokes gone, so we'll take Shaqiri from you. I do want Joe Allen back sooner or later. That'd be great. Neil Trainer, get in there.
He's back. Nino, he's back.
My
Nino.
Trainer.
Wow.
Great show, Sean. Keep up the good work. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. You guys make the show what it is, especially you, Dave, calling in and giving me videos to upload.
No
Your
problem,
videos,
baby. No problem.
Top-notch content, brother. I can't thank you enough for all the help. And again, and everyone helping me on cam, off cam. The boost you guys give me to do this show is unreal, guys. The support, it's next level. Truly is. I can't thank you all enough, and I do what I can to give you more content every day. Yeah, my audio dropped again, brother.
Yeah.
It just drops out of nowhere. So it seems like it's me talking on this mic that might be doing it, unless it's something else. It was running perfectly before, though. I will find out what's fixing this show, and I will get to the bottom of it.
Maybe you need a new mic, do you? Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I got another mic. I got this baby here, Shabam. I haven't figured it out yet. That's another really good, expensive mic. And I have another regular mic as well I could use. I got to work on all that stuff. I bought these mics before I did the show. Singer-songwriter, classical composer, getting into recording as well. So anyways, I'll get all of that stuff sorted out. We're live. We can talk about a few more things. What else is there to get into? We got a question from Ricky Rich. Sean, I can see the future, and I have a question. What would you like to, spelled win the wrong way, win the most, the UCL or the league? I don't know. It's kind of a silly question, really. The league is the emotional thing to say. The Champions League is ridiculous to win as well. Biggest thing in sports to win, in my opinion. I just win them both. Just win them both. You can play both.
Yeah. The league is the bread and butter. I mean,
the league would just make everyone go insane, man.
And the Champions League is the dessert. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if the cherry on top. But if we won the league and then we're going into a Champions League final and we win it, oh my goodness, shut it down, baby. Take it over the whole world. I got to do a massive shout out. Let's take a look here into the comments. Mr. Gooch, Johnny Gooch, and Stephanie Hopkins, living the dream. Always good seeing you, Steph. Brilliant comments. She came up with the legendary bear comment, calling my dad the bear, the bearish man. My dad's so negative and bearish about LFC, but he gets it right. So he's bearish and I'm bullish, and even the way the hat curves up looks like a bull horns. Stephanie, I'll never forget you. You made the show next level with those comments, and you've got full reins on this show. You're one of the untouchables, the legendary Stephanie Hopkins. Good seeing you. What was the thing? She said the Bears never wrong. That's another great comment she said. I'll never forget that.
Wow.
Yeah, the bear.
I love the one-liners, baby.
We got so many one-liners on this show, and you're great with them too, man.
I love them.
They didn't hear all of us talk off cam. Some of the better stuff's when we're off cam. There's certain things you can't get into when you're live, anyways. So we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
But Dave banging it away. Legendary subscribers here: Johnny Gooch, Michael Dunn, Stephanie Hopkins, Tommy Walker. Again, brother, good seeing you as well. I can't tell you how much you've done financially supporting the show. Your donations, everybody's seen it. There's a lot of ones you've done off the show as well to the PayPal account. And just, the chats we've had and your support and love picking me up. We really got to catch up, and we got to have a good conversation off cam sometime, Tommy. Much love to you, as well as Ricky Rich, Advenco, Super Stokes. We got 12 minutes left, and then we're going to hit an hour, and I'm probably going to head out in 12 minutes. Owen McKeever, what other topics do you guys want? Also, anyone who has a golden ticket to the next... Dave's laughing, knows what I'm talking about. Exactly. I've got a golden ticket, a dream in my eye. So... what I'm getting at here is any great ideas you have for the show, any good topics, send me a message, put it in the comments. Anything you want me to talk about that I think is a golden ticket idea, I'll make a short video of it. We can run it on a live stream. Typically, I'd like to do it for more short videos. Also, if you have videos you want to send in on a voluntary basis, because I will not do accounting, it's too crazy, make my life easy, help the show, contribute, feel free to send me videos, and that really helps the show out as well. Thanks again to Tom M. Sending me that video. Thank you again of the Anfield one.
Yeah.
Anything you guys got to help the show. I don't have the luxury of being in Liverpool, so those videos will help out massively. Dave, you especially, thank you so much for being a part of the show. And
no problem, buddy.
Honestly, bro, like it means the world. It means more than the world. Forget the world. That's just what you're much
Let's
better.
Say universe. Go to universe, baby.
Yeah, beyond all that,
Beyond.
I'm just so thrilled and happy that people are willing to contribute to the show, and it's a real honor and privilege to do this, and it's becoming a real thing where I have to keep it going all the time now. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it, and I couldn't have done it without all your support. I can't tell you how many times over the years I've been through so many things where you when you do great things in life, you go through adversity as well. So everybody's got my back, and it really means a lot. So God bless you, and go get it, baby. Michael Dunn, you're a top guy. Shot things. Go get it, baby. Live the dream. Stop complaining and just live the dream right in everyone's face, and they'll all be in awe of how good life can be. Super stoked. Stephanie Hopkins, much love to you all. We all need to go to the parade once LFC wins it. If we're in the cards for winning the title, I think I'm going to Liverpool April, May. Or so I got to get over there. And we talked about this, brother.
I got to get over there as well.
We talked about this, brother.
I haven't been to Anfield, and I'm a Liverpool fan since about 1984.
You hear that, guys?
I live in Dublin.
You got to do it. Imagine if we go at the same time.
It's going. Oh yeah, big time.
If you go ahead of me, so be it. We don't have to. We don't have to go again. Go at the same time. But
that would be some session. That would.
If we're in the cards to win the title, I might just go to Liverpool for 2 months. And you know what? If we get to the Champions League final, I don't know if I'll be able to pull off tickets, but I envision it that here's what I want to do. I want us to win. Obviously, I want us to win the title in the Champions League. I want to film a pub reaction video in Liverpool. That would be because I can't get honestly, the pubs over here, unless I go to there's one pub where Scallywags or all the LFC fans are. That would be the only place I might get a good reaction. But I want the right look. I want a bright look. A Liverpool pub would be off the frickin' charts, man. So I would love to film a reaction video there. And then for the Champions League final, I envision myself with us winning the league and my dad and I crashing the pitch.
What a dream.
Massive pitch invasion, and I'm streaming off of my phone, going nuts with the cowboy hat, and Salah wears it, and I'm piggybacking with Klopp, and it's just, you're just like Sadio Mane. I saw that goal the other day too. His Arsenal one, man. What a beauty of a goal that was, and that celebration. Mark Forrest, Michael Dunn, Adventco. Champions League finals in Madrid this year. Imagine if we meet Real Madrid in the final and get revenge in their own city. I don't see that. They lost Ronaldo. I think that they're still stacked, but they've lost their coach. They've lost Ronaldo. I just don't see it being in the cards for Real Madrid. And if we come up against Juventus, let's kick their ass. Who knows what it'll be? Maybe it's Barcelona. Maybe it is Real Madrid. It can go Champions League. It could be interesting, but we're the team to beat, man. So we'll see what happens, but I'd love for us to win the league and the Champions League, and I'm in Liverpool and in the Champions League final for both moments. That's really what I want to do. That I envision that. Takes a lot of moolah to get over there and do it, so we'll see what happens.
Well, Tommy Walker's saying I could swim across. He's right, but I can't actually swim. But
you can boat across.
He is right. Though. I mean, as I explained to you before, Sean, I'm like a religious person who would believe that like Liverpool is like a religion, who would like pray and read the Bible and stuff, but actually wouldn't go to church. That type of person, and church is Anfield. So if I can put that across, that's what I would think. But I'm definitely getting over this season, baby. It's going to happen this season, baby.
We'll do it. I got to get over there. I've never been. Excuse me. I've never been. And the last time I was in England was 2005. But I'm going to Liverpool, not England, baby. There you go.
Yeah,
one for the Scousers there.
Yeah.
You know.
We'll work something out for that. We'll definitely do it because, geez, that would be a dream, all right.
Oh man, the scenes.
Big time.
Scenes. Where's Reece Allen?
But I'll tell you the
McRae.
problem. It's very hard to get tickets. It's not easy to get tickets for home games.
I know. You know what? There's a lot of great subscribers that have told me they have season tickets and they will actually give me the seats for certain matches. If people are willing to help us out like that, I'll buy them dinner or whatever, just out of gratitude. We got to do something, you know. I definitely don't like to. I'm the type where, you know. I'll take compliments, but I love giving. You know, it's always good to have that mindset.
Flight, not the ticket, Sean.
The flight is going to be crazy expensive.
I think the flight's the problem.
And it's a return, and it's my dad and I. So you're looking at probably $2,500 to $3,000. I think. Easy. And then we got to spend. So it's about a $3,000-4,000 thing if I can do it within reason. I don't have that cash.
Hashtag get Sean to Anfield.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
You know what? I'm going to build the website. Maybe I got a career out of that in the next month or two or by the end of the year. If not, it's okay. You just got to keep fighting in life. But we're going to create a really good Liverpool community for bonus content and 24-hour chat and all that fun stuff. We're in more of a safe place where there's no freaking trolls and all that garbage. It'll still do the show as we're doing it now as well, with bonus content there. But I'll still put a ton of stuff up on YouTube, kind of like what we're doing now. I do have the time to do it, so the time's right, the squad's right, the season's right, the mood is right.
It's ready to go, baby.
Champions League, European nights, all night long. There you go, little Lionel Richie. I had to do it because of you, man. Sorry, I gotta go, man. I'm getting. This means that I gotta go. All right, I know.
That's people telling you. That's people telling you to keep quiet.
I'm getting in trouble over here. That's what's happening. Johnny Gooch says, Sean, I found out who hacked this channel this morning. His name is Jason Bourne, and he's affiliated with the CIA organization called Treadstone. Thought you should know. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Okay.
United Secret Service, baby.
Yeah, the Manx. I'm telling you, the Manx shutting it down. They work at YouTube. By the way, if you look at the thumbnail, I'm a little bit cheeky. The one where I predicted who's going to win the league, and I put the Liverpool logo and the City logo on the other side. I made the City logo fit just perfectly enough so that all it says is Mank. Just some funny stuff I like to do when I do the show. I'm sure a few people noticed that and had a laugh.
I have an idea. You were talking earlier about a golden ticket. You know, the golden ticket question. What is the golden ticket?
Yeah.
I think that this golden ticket is a season ticket. You know what I mean?
Oh man, it's so hard to get season ticket for big in any sport for a really big club, especially Liverpool, man. Like, very hard to get tickets. If there's a will, there's a way, and there's a lot of people willing to help us out. So I'm not worried about getting tickets. I don't even care if I get tickets. I just want to go to Liverpool. Obviously, I care if I get tickets, but you know what I mean. It's not. Yeah, I'm not trying to fight for it in my mind. I just want to go there and see the city, and people will know me there. It's good. I'm gonna get the. I can't have the mustache. I'll get the glasses. I don't know. I look like how I look on the show. I wear the same stuff, so. I'm very approachable. If people come up to me, I'll say hello. I'm probably going to try to stay a little bit under the radar if I go there. I'll put my headphones in. People have to chase me down. But it's cool.
The pink T-shirt on, maybe.
Yeah, if I wear the pink shirt, traffic's going to be stopping everywhere. It's going to be hilarious.
The brown
leather coat. Yeah, I still got that, baby. It's over there. I'll be wearing it pretty soon.
You should put that up on eBay.
I could sell it, man. I could auction it off. I'd make some cash on that. There's a funny story of that leather coat. I went to go return it, actually, because it was just maybe it's not the one. And literally, I went to return it, had an argument with the clerk, the guy who owned the store, and not the clerk, the guy who owned the store. But he was actually nice. And after, you get mad, but you're just human beings. You realize he's trying to protect his business. You're trying to say, listen, man, I didn't know the policy. I have a receipt, da-da-da-da. And anyways, I got hit with like the craziest rainstorm when I came out, and I had to fold the coat inside out and carry it to my car. I'm not kidding you. It was like a hurricane. It was perfect weather when I went into the mall, and I come out, and it was like God was sending me judgment for dare questioning the coat and treating the guy with a bit of frustration trying to return it. So I had a good laugh. Sometimes life just teaches you a lesson in the moment. And I'm telling you, I'm not talking a rainstorm. I was being pushed to my car. The rain was hitting me from the side, giant raindrops, and protecting the coat. I'm like, oh man, I just made an ass of myself trying to return this coat. That's how you feel in that moment, eh? So I think the coat was the right jacket. It's not bad.
That leather coat, it reminds you of Starsky and Hutch.
It does. It totally does. It's got that 80s look to it.
Starsky, I love 80s all the way, baby.
It's it, buddy. It's back in style. Styling and profiling.
Baby.
Yeah.
And we're live.
Redman Fan 05 says he changed his name. Okay, cool, man. Let's see. Sean should bring Sacha Baron Cohen in as Bruno on the show. We're not having Bruno on the show. Maybe Borat. Oh, Borat would be funny. Yeah. Martin Aston, any news on Origi Markovic leaving this window? No news on it. I'm going to think Origi's going to... I don't think he'll get sold. Maybe he'll get sold. Probably going on loan again. I don't know what's going to happen with the great Lazar Markovic. He's got a lot of heart. I know. Trust me. I said Joe Markovic for a reason. All right. I slated Markovic very hard for a while. I got my buddy Jeannie calling me right now. Can't take it. We're gonna wrap up the show right now, but we're on Lazar Markovic. This is where it gets real hot and interesting. This is the premium content.
This is called the wrap up. When you see his name, you just wrap up.
Yeah, just give up. Listen, Markovic has a ton of heart, ton of passion. But again, like the mistakes I would see him make, I just had enough, and that's my thoughts on Markovic. But I love his spirit and I love his passion, and in a nostalgic way, I kind of want him as part of. He's kind of my new Joe Allen, always. Joe Markovic. But Joe Allen actually did perform and was boss in the Euros. So don't get me wrong, I'm not calling them the same. I love Markovic's passion, but he's probably gonna be loaned out, I would say. I know having good character goes a long way with the club and with Klopp, and he's Klopp doesn't overlook those things, which is why we kept seeing Markovic. I don't know what's going to happen. You guys have a good one. We're wrapping up the show. Let's do some shout outs. Michael Dunn, Redman Fan 05, Advenco, Tommy Walker, Michael Dunn again, Johnny Gooch, Owen McKeever, Anfield Lark, Adventco, Martin Aston. The list goes on and on. Okay, I probably missed some people. I do have to go. Super Stokes as well. See you all later on. And again, listen, Dave, before we go, anything you want to say and add to the show, thank you again so much for calling in today and taking your time to help us with the show. You're brilliant.
No problem, my friend. As I say, it's my first show. I was like Madonna. I was like a virgin tonight.
We broke you in nice.
That was the show. My brother Neil watching from Cork. He's probably still watching, but fair play, Neil, for watching. I'll talk to you soon. And talk to everybody soon. And thanks for listening.
You popped your cork on the show, baby.
This guy is a legend. This guy is the real legend, baby.
You know what? Everybody here is class, and I have a lot of legendary friends, LFC friends and fans of Liverpool. It's a dream doing this show. I never thought it would become something like this when I first started, but my dad being the character who he is, then we did the reaction videos, and my own personal life, the way everything went, the story of itself, honestly, guys, it's bigger than a movie, what I've been through, and the ups and downs and how it intertwined with the club. It's a real beautiful thing, and I'm real honored to do the show. We're going to keep getting it and living the dream as always. Mr. Dave, the legend, the Shack Master, Love Shack. God bless you. Bro, we'll talk off camera after the show. I got to say a few things afterwards. I really love talking with you. Buddy. And again, thank you so much. I'm just going to do a quick little...
We'll do it again.
Anytime, man. Anytime. It's hard working everyone in for all the subscribers watching. It's hard getting everyone in on the show right now. I'm having tech issues. Skype's an issue right now. But definitely, as much as I can get, the Love Shack, you can never get enough of the Love Shack Master. So... Dave, you're always welcome online, man, on the show. No problem, and everyone else, Prez, I see you there. You've been good when you called in. I thank you as well. Johnny Gooch, Michael Dunn. You guys all have a good one. Live the dream. Martin Aston, Mark Forrest. Thanks again for all the love and support. Tommy Walker as well, Advenco, Owen McKeever. You guys have a good one. If Liverpool win the league, Sean goes clean shaven. I got to lose weight. So, yes, I'll do the football videos as well. I got to get in shape. Trust me, the beard, you see this here? Trust me, I'm not shaving it, okay? I need a James Milner chin before this beard goes, and that's all I'm saying. All right. Go get it, baby.
Salah look, baby.
I'm rocking the Salah. I just need the afro. There you go. A little Rip Taylor for you. All right. Have a good one. Live the dream. Thanks again, Dave. Your class is always, mate, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Go get it, baby.
Go get it, baby.
Thanks for watching. Go get it.